Before I get into the video today, I just wanted to mention that Tradeify has a Black Friday sale going on till December 2nd. You can see they're getting great 5-star reviews on Trustpilot. They've got Tradeify. All of the straight to sim funded accounts are 45% off, and the growth accounts are 55% off. If you get one of the growth accounts, there's no activation fee once you pass. So if you can pass in 1 month, the 50K account ends up being around $80, and then there's nothing else to pay ever, unless it takes you 2 months to pass, but then it's still only like 160 bucks, and then you don't have to pay the activation fee. This would be my favorite option. Although the new 25K account straight to funded is pretty tempting at 45% off. If you use code MonkeyMan over at Tradeify, you help support the channel and you get the best price possible, including this special Black Friday deal. I wanted to show you another great chart setup and another way to combine some of these indicators. I've got a special candle outline feature on most of the indicators. You can see on this chart the outline is different than the body. So besides the indicator signals, I can get a couple different metrics for each candle just from the body of the candle and the outline. Maybe I want my chart a little bit less cluttered by signals and I just want to focus on the candles and focus on some price action, but still be getting some information about delta or some other metrics. On this chart, I've got the HEIKIN ASHI painting the candle color. It's the new MMT HEIKIN ASHI. I've showed a little bit about the trend feature in a previous video, and I've showed a little bit about the wickless feature in another video. And now in this video, the HEIKIN ASHI core section is painting the candles. And this is a measurement of the HEIKIN ASHI body size. So once the actual body size of a HEIKIN ASHI candle reaches a certain amount, it will print the body of the candle either green or red. You can see pretty much all morning we've been in red mode. Just got our first green HEIKIN ASHI core candle. So I've got the candle selected, but not the outline. So it's just printing the inner body of the candle. And then for the outline, I've got the ultimate delta. I've got the outlines enabled for the delta candles. So there's 3 different levels, 3 different colors, 3 different shades of green and red. So I can tell when I've got this light pink outline, we've got some light delta coming into the downside. And when I've got this darker red outline, the level 3 down brush, that means I've got strong delta coming in. So I'm looking for confluence between the delta and the HEIKIN ASHI. Here we get some positive delta, but the HEIKIN ASHI is still red. We're below the 20. We just had a red HEIKIN ASHI candle along with some moderate delta painting the outline. I can also use it to detect possible slowdowns. Here we had some strong negative delta coming in, as you can see from this dark red outline. And then we started having some neutral outlines from the neutral up brush on the ultimate delta. That just means that delta was below 100. And then we start picking up to the upside. Got a light green outline. We make a little retracement back up to the 20 SMA. All morning long we stayed red till we hit this really big cluster of key levels. This is from the MMT key levels indicator. So something else I want to point out, the key levels prints these special volume levels. I've got 2 of them activated on this chart from the previous session. Here's the peak volume line. Right here it also coincides with the current day open. So when there's 2 levels right on the same line, that makes it a little bit more potent. You can see we came right down there this morning, and then right at pre-market we come up right to that level before we bounce down. And then look where we stopped. This is another volume level from the MMT key levels indicator. This is the peak line from 2 sessions ago. I've got this in single session mode, so it's only printing the special volume levels from 2 sessions ago. And I've got it printing the volume levels from a 1-minute chart, which is the exact same time frame as my main chart. This is an NQ 1-minute chart. But you notice we came down right to that level. So the 2 main volume levels on this chart from 1 day ago and 2 days ago are giving us some amazing key levels today. The 1-minute time frame volume levels, this was my favorite time frame to plot manually. when I used to do everything manually before I created this indicator so I can have them automatically plotted on my chart every day. And then just in general, coming down to this area where there's so many different key levels right here, definitely excited about some kind of hold up once we get down to this area. You can see for the first time we had some stronger delta coming in. We get this green outline. I've got some divergence on the trend and reversal indicator. All I've got on the trend and reversals is the reversals and the divergence activated. Everything else is turned off for the trend and reversal indicator. I've got an input series of the RSI. So these are divergence and reversal signals based off of the RSI. And I've got it looking for more extreme types of divergence. My overbought and oversold levels are more towards the extreme side at 90 and 10. Divergence look back is still at 1. So I'm getting lots of different information, but my charts still look clean. There's not a lot of clutter on them. And that's one of the reasons why I have created so many different options on each of my indicators, where you can paint the bars, the outlines, you can have signals on, backgrounds, a lot of different options so that you can fully customize the chart to look exactly like you want it to look. And if you're having a hard time seeing the outline of the candle, you can go into your data series. You can change the width of the candle body outline as well as the wick. On this chart, I've got a width of 3 and 3. We just fell off a cliff. We just fell off a cliff. First thing in the morning. I really wanted to sell it on this candle. We had a nice close below the 20. It was some significant price action compared to the last 10 minutes. A nice bounce off of VWAP on the ES. Very nice. Came down to the London Open and point of control. This big nipple here on the daily volume profile on the NQ. Got the ultimate delta printing the outlines so I can see the delta on the outlines of the candles. The interior of the candles is from the HEIKIN ASHI core feature on the new HEIKIN ASHI indicator. Same on both charts. Had some medium-sized delta coming in on this candle as we're breaking above VWAP. Had a reversal signal from the trend and reversal indicator. The trend and reversal indicator on this chart has an input series of the RSI. So this is an RSI reversal. A bunch of neutral delta. When we're hanging around here, the HEIKIN ASHI is green this whole time. But when we close above the 20 SMA here, we got some medium-sized delta coming in. You can see by the green outline of this candle. We started popping up some more. Getting a little divergence here on the ES and a bunch of negative delta right there. Getting a little slowdown. The divergence is also based on the RSI. We just had some pop up on the NQ as well. On this candle, HEIKIN ASHI turned red and we had some strong negative delta on the NQ. And now we just dropped down to the 20 SMA. Getting a bounce off the 20 SMA, my favorite moving average. I took a short on the micros here. I got a variety pack of fills. Broke below VWAP. We had a nice big candle. We had the extra strong delta coming in to the downside here. You can see the outline around this candle. HEIKIN ASHI has been red this whole time. I got in on another short there. Got a little bit more consistent fills this time. I was just trading 1 micro. Got the 4-hour chart over here. The 1-hour chart wasn't giving me enough information today. Looks like we might try to fill this gap possibly. We came up to this value area on the profile from last week, and also the bottom of these big wicks. It's pretty much the area where we dropped off from. We had some RSI divergence and RSI reversal down here on the NQ, as well as some strong delta there. You can see the dark green outline. Also had the RSI reversal on the ES. 1 candle prior on this candle had delta drying up too on the ES. We're getting a little hold up, a little bit of a bounce. I mean, from the close of this candle, made it back up to London Open over 20 points. Nice rejection right off of London Open there. Also the point of control, you can see on the volume profile here. Having the outline of the delta on the candles and nothing else just kind of helps me focus on the price action. Even though we had some strong delta on this candle, I'm just looking at the price action, just looking at this candlestick, got this tiny little body, big wick to the downside. I'm not really excited about a short based on this candle alone here. If we break lower, probably going to test yesterday's close. Got a big old cluster of key levels down here. We had another RSI reversal signal down here. Wasn't super excited about this one, but delta was drying up. See, we had these neutral candles with the delta neutral outlines on the candlesticks. HEIKIN ASHI turned green. Some light delta coming into the upside. We did make it back up to the 20 SMA. We wicked off of the 20 SMA. Now we're getting a nice rejection. It was also VWAP on the ES. We rejected right off of VWAP on the ES. I took a long from yesterday's close, which was also yesterday's high. I did not go for the full 10 points, but we just filled the gap there. Got a nice little bounce. We had delta drying up, so we're coming down. Delta's pulling back. We just got a close above the 20 SMA. It was a green HEIKIN ASHI core candle, as you can tell by the middle, the candle being painted green. Then we had a lot of strong positive delta, the dark green outline, and we popped up about 15 points right to the ledge of this volume profile here. It's almost 10:30, possibly looking at getting into a short sometime between now and 10:32. So I did take one more short. I got a short right off of the R1 pivot here. I hit the market close and I got some pretty terrible fills. It showed I was up 7 or 8 points, but I did not end up getting the best fills there. Still not too bad. 6 accounts, about 50 bucks each. Around $300 for the day total after commissions. The market is about to open. We had a nice trend and reversal, and divergence signal on the trend and reversal indicator up here. Nice pullback to the pivot point and the 250 SMA area. It's a little edge of the volume profile as well. We had some more divergence here. Delta's pulling back up. We're getting these white outlines on the candles. Another reversal arrow, little pop up here. Market's open. Just popped up to this volume level from the MMT key levels. Also the 20 SMA at the moment. Getting a little retracement. Got the 60-minute chart over here. I got the 4-hour chart. Got yesterday's value area high here, around 70. We got FOMC minutes on a Tuesday later this afternoon. Got 10 o'clock news. Just got a short in on the micros. Not the best fills. Got pretty much the full amount on the leader account. And everything else kind of a mixed bag there. Saw we were hesitating up here. I thought there'd be some interest around yesterday's value area high. At least pull it down back to that area for a minute. We just pulled back down to that area. We had delta dropping off a little bit. This candle, the delta was even lower when I got in. See live in real time, we got some stronger delta coming in on the ES. We got the candle outline changing colors here for the delta. The interior of the candles is being printed by the new HEIKIN ASHI indicator. The news brought us down to the low of the 15-minute range and popped back up. HEIKIN ASHI has been green all morning long. We just came down to this mega cluster of key levels on the ES. Started wicking, bounced up a little bit, bounced back up to the point of control on the NQ. Now we're getting a rejection back down. It's after 10:30 now. I did not take any more trades. We just pulled up to the center of the 15-minute opening range on the NQ and the ES. Getting a nice rejection. Had some weird dreams right before I woke up, so I kept it light on the trading. Always pay attention to my dreams before I wake up. This is not financial advice. So I just wanted to share some more ideas on ways that you can possibly use these indicators, and also show you some more of my thoughts on how I trade every day and some of the different things that I'm looking for. I've also got the volume profile and the innovative ordering buttons from NINZA. There's links to all these different indicators in the description. And if you're interested in checking out any of the prop firms that I trade with, if you use code MonkeyMan over at Apex, Take Profit Trader, or Tradeify, you get the best price possible and you help support the work that I do on this channel. And also if you use code MonkeyMan over at NINZA, If you like any of their indicators, using code MonkeyMan gets you the best price possible. Even if they're having a crazy 60% off sale, you get an even deeper discount if you use code MonkeyMan. I hope you got some good ideas for your own trading. Appreciate you taking the time to tune in. Best of luck in your trading. Have a great day.